Hi everyone, it's Avalon Intuitive. Welcome to a new picker card. Today's topic is an open general message. So I'm just going to be bringing through a message that the universe has for you at this time. So something general and open. So I have no idea what will come through, but I hope that what does come through will be helpful and interesting to you. Before we get into it, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can find my booking page linked below in the comment section and description box. You'll also see there my tarot course. I teach you how to read the cards accurately and intuitively, even if you're not psychic. I also teach you how to read the cards without having to depend on memorizing the hundreds of textbook meanings of each individual card, which can be quite daunting. So my tarot course is also linked below in the comment section and description box if you want to check it out. Feel free also to give this a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And remember to hit the notification bell when you subscribe so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Let's get into it though. There are 4 groups to choose from as always. This is group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. So those are the groups. Take as much time as you need to choose. You can pause the video here if you need more time. If you chose group 1, I will start with you. If you chose any of the others, just go down to the timestamps in the description box and click on the time that corresponds to your group. Hi group 1, if you chose the first deck, let's get into your reading and see what message the universe has for you at this time. For pile 1, please, can we have 5 cards from this deck? What message does the universe have for pile 1 at this time, please? This one wants to come out. We have the Hanged Man. What message does the universe have for our pile 1 people, please? The Hanged Man, the 6 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, can we have 2 more cards, please? Transformation and the 2 of Cups. So it feels like you're coming, something the universe wants you to know is that you're coming out of some sort of a rut. I don't know if you felt a bit stuck, or like a certain area of your life has been a bit stuck, and it's kind of like in order to create flow and movement and to become unstuck, it's going to require quite a lot of energy and quite a lot of intention, because we do have the Strength card on the bottom of the deck. Like if you're feeling a bit like things have stopped or become stuck, maybe you feel like this as a whole, or maybe you feel like an area of your life has felt a bit stuck. It's kind of like, in order to get things moving, it is going to require quite a lot of effort and determination and willpower and intention. Like, don't shy away from that. Sometimes, especially when people get into spirituality, they think that like everything should feel good all the time, but sometimes it's okay to do things that feel difficult in order to meet an end, or in order to achieve something or get something that you want. Things don't have to always feel good all the time, and a sign that something is right for you, or that things are moving in the right direction, is not necessarily that everything feels good all the time. So the universe kind of wants you to move forward and wants you to know that you are ready to move forward. But the first step might feel kind of hard. It might feel like, okay, I've really got to psych myself up to do this. I've got to put quite a lot of effort into this to make a change, to get where I want to go, or to get what I want. A lot of energy is required, and you have to like commit to it and set the intention to move forward. And as I said, the first step might be the hardest, but you will be rewarded for your efforts. It feels like you feel kind of tired or something. I don't know if you've lost your motivation or lost your drive or something with the 6 of Pentacles here. I'm not sure if something feels kind of boring or kind of like tedious. It's kind of like do the things that need to be done, even if they feel tedious, because your efforts will pay off and it will be worth it in the end. whatever you do, don't kind of go, okay, things are feeling a little bit tedious and a little bit strained, so I'm just going to stop trying. Whatever you do, don't stop trying. Keep moving forward. Keep taking actions. Keep putting one foot in front of the other, and kind of ride out this energy that feels a little bit dead or a little bit tedious or a little bit stale. Like push through it, and you will come out the other side and be glad that you pushed through or that you followed through. Let's see what other messages want to come through for you from the universe. Can we have 5 cards from this deck? What other message? That's too many. What other messages want to come through for pile 1 from the universe, please? The Sun. What other messages want to come through for pile 1 from the universe, please? The Sun, Judgment, the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, someone is going to stand by their word. It looks like somebody has made a promise to you or told you that you will be rewarded in some way for your efforts, or that they will help you in some way or give you something if you do something. It feels like somebody's tried to entice you to do something. Like if you do this, if you complete this task, if you follow through with something, either that you will be rewarded or that they will reward you. So another message that wants to come through from the universe is that someone is going to keep their word or stand by a promise that was made to you. This could even be like a broader promise that wasn't necessarily made from one specific person, but say like people go to university with the idea that with the belief and the sense of a promise that if they get a qualification, that they will be set up for life with employment and a good salary. So it could be, I'm just using that as an example, but it could be a broader promise like that wasn't necessarily made by one specific person, but like a general idea that is like a promise in some way. So I'm just hearing a promise is going to be kept, or someone is going to keep their word, stand by their word. It looks like you've been baited in some way. Like if you do this, I will give you this, or you will get this good thing. And maybe there's a part of you that wonders whether that promise is not going to be kept. It is. So you can trust this. Like there's hugely reaping the benefits of your reward, of your efforts and of your choices and of any decisions that you are making. And in terms of like any decision that you are faced with, it's kind of like you need to identify what it is that you're truly seeking. What is it that you truly want, and which path or which choice offers you that? And you might need to think really big, like what is it that I'm actually seeking? If I were to like really zoom out and not focus on the little things, what is it that I actually want? Am I searching for peace? Am I searching for connection? Is what I'm really desiring status, or am I searching for belonging? Like that's what I mean by big things. Like a little thing would be I want this job, but a bigger thing would be I want status, or I want meaning. So zoom out and ask yourself, in all the little things that I'm trying to achieve, what is it that I'm actually seeking, and which choice or which of the options I have in front of me most allow me to attain that thing that I'm seeking on a broader level, on a broader scale. Okay, I feel like that's all the messages I'm getting from this spread, so I think I will end the reading here. I hope you found this helpful and interesting. If you would like to book a private reading with me so I can look into this or maybe something else, you can find my booking page linked below in the comment section and description box. Also check out my tarot course. I can teach you how to read the cards accurately and intuitively even if you're not psychic. I can also teach you how to read the cards without having to depend on memorizing hundreds of textbook meanings of each individual card, which can be quite daunting. So my tarot course is also linked below in the comment section and description box if you want to check it out. Feel free also to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and remember to hit the notification bell when you subscribe so you get notified every time I upload a new video. I will say goodbye to you here though, Pile 1. Take care and hope to see you in the next video. Bye. Hi Pile 2, if you chose the second deck, let's get into your reading and see what message the universe has for you at this time. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords, what message does the universe have for our Pile 2 people at this time, please? Nine of Swords, Knight of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Star, and the Ten of Wands. And we have the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I feel like someone's trying, like you're too talented at something and too good at something to give up on it. I don't know what happened. Did you feel like you made a fool? I feel like with the Nine of Swords, I get something about embarrassment or shame even. I don't know if you're feeling embarrassment or shame about something, and I feel like somebody is trying to snap you out of it with the Knight of Cups here. Like I feel like there's someone in your life who's trying to encourage you to get back into something, to get back in the race or to get back in the game. Especially any of you who are athletes of some sort or were involved in some sort of sport or could even be a profession. It's kind of like the universe, the message the universe has for you is one of encouragement, to encourage you to get back into something. I don't know what happened that caused you to pull out or pull away from something or stop doing something. I don't know if you perceived that you made a mistake or made a fool of yourself or something like this and you're feeling embarrassed or ashamed, but it's kind of like the universe wants you to get back into something. The longer you stay out of something, the harder it is going to be to get back into it. It's kind of like the message is to face it sooner rather than later. Don't be afraid to show your face in some way or be present in something. And I don't mean literally showing your face. I just mean showing your face in the sense of like getting back into something and standing up and being counted for. It might be hard to get back into this thing or to return to this thing. Like you might be a little bit rusty. But it would be worth it. Like it would be such a shame for you to give up on this thing because you're so naturally talented. It would be such a waste of a talent and of someone with a special, significant ability. Like you have a lot to offer, and I feel like this thing is somehow linked to your destiny and to your life purpose. And it feels like if you don't return to this thing or don't work on this thing, you'll regret it. In the future, you'll regret it because you'll feel like you didn't make the most of yourself and your talents and your abilities and your potential. So it's kind of like it might be hard to stand up and get back into something and return to something, especially if you perceive that you made a mistake or made a fool of yourself or something like this. But it won't be as bad as you think it's going to be, and you will kind of get back into the rhythm of it and find your strength again and find your rhythm again. And I feel like the universe perceives that whatever this thing is that you've taken a break from or stepped away from, that it's really good for you. The universe kind of can see how good it was for you when you were doing it. So that's the first message. Let's see what the second message is. What other message wants to come through, please, for pile 2? What other message wants to come through for pile 2 from the universe? Can we have 5 cards from this deck? This one. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the High Priestess. Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Wands, which kind of wanted to come out on its side. This is talking about seeking safety by, like, there are 2 people here. I feel like the Queen of Cups here and the Queen of Wands are actually representing 2 people in your life. Is there somebody that you're afraid of? I'm not sure if you are in a way somehow afraid of, it feels like it may be a woman, the way a woman will react to something. And it's kind of like, do you have sisters or aunties or something, or 2 friends, significant friends? It's kind of like you should hide behind these people, like seek safety. If you're afraid of how some sort of woman is going to treat you or react to you, the message is to kind of find safety in these other 2 women, or to let them protect you. Let them stick up for you, or let them protect you. It's almost like kind of literally like hiding behind them in a way with the Nine of Wands here. So the message is kind of like, if you're afraid of, or afraid of some woman in your life, how she will react or what she might do, the message is to lean on these other 2 women, or stand behind them and let them make you feel safe and protected, with the Nine of Wands here. So I do feel like sometimes these Queen of Cups and Nine of Wands and other cards depicting people can represent something more metaphoric rather than a literal person, but I feel in this scenario they're actually representing literally 2 people in your life. And again, as I said, they could be sisters, friends, aunties, cousins. I feel like there may have been somebody in your life who has a temper, who when they get angry can scare you in a way, or intimidate you in a way. And I'm not sure if you're wondering how this person is going to react to something that you've done or thinking of doing, or maybe you just are intimidated by them when you're around them. So the message is to kind of let these other 2 women take care of you in this situation and kind of protect you in a way. Or it's saying like they will protect you, so you don't need to feel intimidated or scared. Okay, I feel like that's all the messages I'm getting from this spread, so I think I will end the reading here. I hope you found this helpful and interesting. If you would like to book a private reading with me so I can look into this or maybe something else, you can find my booking page linked below in the comment section and description box. Also check out my tarot course. I teach you how to read the cards accurately and intuitively, even if you're not psychic. I also teach you how to read the cards without having to depend on memorizing the hundreds of textbook meanings of each individual card, which can be quite daunting. So my tarot course is also linked below in the comment section and description box if you want to check it out. Feel free also to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and remember to hit the notification bell when you subscribe so you get notified every time I upload a new video. I will say goodbye to you here though, pile 2. Take care and hope to see you in the next video. Bye. Hi pile 3, if you chose the 3rd deck, let's get into your reading and see what message the universe has for you at this time. For pile 3, please, can we have 5 cards from this deck? This one wants to come out. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, Pentacles. We have 2 more cards, please. What message wants to come through? The Hierophant. And the Chariot. And we have the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Chariot. Sorry, my puppy's crying. Those of you who... There are a couple of different scenarios I'm seeing here. This is talking about uplifting, taking something or someone away from something. Those of you who have a child, this could be talking about moving that child to a different school, or moving that child so that it is around different people. Those of you who have children, you may have a gifted child that needs special attention, or that needs to be in a school that is going to challenge it more, or around people that are at their level more. Others of you, this could be uplifting something else. For example, this could be uplifting, perhaps you were being represented by a certain lawyer, or maybe you had your medical documents being held at a certain doctor's office, doctor's practice, or clinic. This is talking about taking something from one place and moving it to another. This is something that you are encouraged to do. And I'm not getting like if you leave something or someone where it is that it's bad, or that it's wrong, or that something bad will happen. Not at all. I'm just saying that now is the time to move someone or something somewhere. From one place to another, to where you think it belongs more, or would be better represented, or where it would be they would be catered to better. So for example, say, like I said, say you were being represented by a lawyer. Maybe you felt like that lawyer wasn't the right fit for you. This could be uplifting your files and having it moved to a different lawyer, represented by somebody else. This does talk about representation of all kinds. So say you were being represented by some sort of an agency or something like this. This could be seeking representation and signing a contract with someone else or something else. Some of you, this could even talk about moving jobs, because we do have the Hierophant here and we have the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like you're feeling like you have to pull something away from somewhere, and like it is resisting it a little bit, or reluctant to move. Maybe you've got a child that is reluctant to move schools. Maybe you are reluctant to move from one thing to another. But I feel ultimately like if you can pull this thing away, it will be what is for the best, or the outcome will be good. So I feel like some of you are feeling like you have to pull yourself away from something, or pull something away from something, or pull someone away from something, and there's like a hesitance. It will be what is for the better. That is the first message that wants to come through. Let's see what other message wants to come through for pile 3, please. We have the Hierophant again. What other message wants to come through for our pile 3 people, please? Queen of Pentacles. The Devil. The Emperor. Come on, can we have just one more card, please? That's too many. And the 9 of Cups. And we have the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. There are a couple of messages here. One message is that somebody is incapable of learning a lesson here. Someone may also be incapable of looking at certain things or acknowledging problems or the elephant in the room, or someone may wear kind of rose-colored glasses or only be good at dealing with things that are easy to deal with or positive or happy things. They may be incapable of sitting down and addressing a problem or acknowledging something that may be a problem. They may just not be emotionally capable of dealing with it, so they may tend to gloss over things and even not acknowledge certain things, not address certain things. At worst, for some of you, this could be someone who gaslights to some degree. I don't think they're meaning to. I just feel like they're very positive, but in a way that could be sometimes annoying. Another message here is that a contract, signing up with something or signing some sort of a contract or signing on to something is going to be very fortuitous for you and auspicious for you, and could result in significant financial gain and even significant gain in status, social status. Could result in you moving up in the world and taking a big step forward, and even with the Nine of Cups here, some sort of wish fulfillment or dream coming true. So I don't know what this contract is that you're being that's being presented to you. If it hasn't come up yet, it's going to come up soon. There's some sort of contract or signing on to something, signing up to something that is going to be very fortuitous for you financially, and also in terms of just moving up in the world generally and in making your dreams come true, achieving a big goal. I do see you achieving a big goal in the not too distant future, especially if that has to do with money, with the Devil here. Okay, I feel like that's all the messages I'm getting from this spread, so I think I will end the reading here. I hope you found this helpful and interesting. If you would like to book a private reading with me so I can look into this or maybe something else, you can find my booking page linked below in the comment section and description box. Feel free to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and remember to hit the notification bell when you subscribe so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Also, check out my tarot course. I can teach you how to read the cards accurately and intuitively, even if you're not psychic. I can also teach you how to read the cards without having to depend on memorizing the hundreds of textbook meanings of each individual card, which can be quite daunting. So my tarot course is also linked below in the comment section and description box if you want to check it out. I will say goodbye to you here though, pile 3. Take care and hope to see you in the next video. Bye. Hi pile 4, if you chose the 4th deck, let's get into your reading and see what message the universe has for you at this time. Can we have 5 cards from this deck, please? What message does the universe have for our pile 4 people, please? Okay, we have the Lovers, the Queen of Wands, I'm hearing don't let something slip through your fingers. King of Pentacles. But it's interesting. It's like I want to say don't let something slip through your fingers, but at the same time don't hold on too tightly to something or someone. 7 of Cups. And the 8 of Swords. And we have the 9 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're afraid of losing someone or something. And it's kind of like hold on to them, which is the thing about not letting them slip through your fingers. Maybe the reason I was hearing don't let something slip through your fingers is that you think something or someone is slipping through your fingers. And the key to kind of not lose somebody or something is to not hold on too tightly to it. Like if you squeeze it too tightly, meaning hold on to it too tightly, or try to control it too much, you might push it or them away, especially if this is to do with a person, a relationship. Give somebody some space, room to breathe. Don't try to control them too much or hold on too tightly to them, because this might make them feel, it might make them feel possessed, but like you're trying to possess them, like a belonging, or like you're trying to control them, or they might feel a little bit suffocated and restricted. And that might push them away. So it's sort of like, if you give somebody space and let somebody breathe, they'll be more likely to stay with you or come towards you. The more tightly you hold onto them, the more they're going to feel kind of a bit suffocated or cramped in the connection, and the more you might push them away. And the same kind of message applies if this is something that you're not wanting to let slip through your fingers. Don't try to control every little thing, or every aspect of something. Let the universe is kind of wanting you to trust the process and let go a little bit, and let someone or something play out in its own organic, natural way. It's like the universe is wanting you to trust that things can work out for you without you having to control every aspect of things. I think you don't trust that things can work out for you. I think you don't trust the universe. And that's probably because in the past you've had experiences where things didn't go your way or didn't work out your way. So you've kind of learned, okay, I don't trust that the universe is going to make things work out for me. So I've learned to sort of try to control everything or restrict things, to ascertain that things will go my way, or so that I won't get hurt. And so I think whatever's going on in your life right now is trying to kind of teach you to loosen your grip a little bit, and to see that it's safe for you to let go and let things flow, and to not grasp so tightly. And that, because it's kind of exhausting to try to control something or hold on to really tightly to something. And it's kind of exhausting to try to predict how everything's going to go and wanting to know everything. I feel like you want to know everything about someone or something, what they do, where they go when they're not with you, where they are. I feel like for you, having knowledge, being able to see where things are headed or what someone's doing makes you feel safer, because it makes you feel like, okay, then I know what move to make. If I know everything someone's thinking or everywhere they're going, everything they're doing, then I can plan my next move according to that. And that makes me feel in control. And that control makes me feel like bad things aren't going to happen, or I'm not going to get hurt. Maybe some of you, before you take an action, are trying to predict how things are going to play out. Like, I want to know everything that's going to happen. And it's kind of like the universe is wanting you to kind of let go and trust. And relax a little bit and surrender. Take a breath out and surrender and loosen up a little bit and trust that things will work out for you, which is a really hard thing to do. But I feel like if you do that in this instance, things will work out for you and be okay. And you won't push away the thing or the person that you want the most. Let's see what other message wants to come through for pile 4, please. Can we have 5 cards from this deck? What other message does the universe have for our pile 4 people? We have the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're definitely trying to see into the future. And I feel like the universe is kind of wanting you to focus less on the future and more on the present. It does look like with the King of Pentacles here and the Seven of Pentacles, it feels like you're living more for the future or in the future rather than for the present and in the present. Maybe you spend a lot of time predicting the future, or and it's kind of like the universe is wanting you to focus on the present. what is happening right now. Focus on the facts, not what may or may not happen. Focus on what is happening. What other messages want to come through for pile 4, please? Can we have 4 more cards from this deck? Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, the Sun, I feel like recently more than one person has said the same thing to you, and that has been the universe speaking through those people to you. The universe, the message that's coming through here is that the universe has very recently tried to send you a message through 2 people, and it's like, I feel like you stopped and kind of went, that's odd, because I feel like 2 people on 2 separate occasions have said the same thing to you very recently. And it's like that the universe is wanting you to consider that and know that it was the universe speaking through these people. So pay attention and consider what these people have said. Like, I feel like one person saying it is like, okay, I'll take that on. 2 people saying the same thing on 2 separate occasions is like, okay, there's something to this. It wasn't a mistake that I heard that. It's something I need to listen to. So listen to the universe through what people are saying to you. And I feel like you'll know when it's the universe, because you'll stop and go, okay, that was insightful, or that made me think, or that stopped me in my tracks, or that made me feel something, or that was unusual. That was something strange that that person said, or very direct that they said. And then somebody else said it too, the same thing. King of Wands. And the Death card in reverse. Maybe it looks like more than one person has said something to you about someone else in your life, represented by the King of Wands here. And I feel like maybe with the Death in reverse here, you pretended not to hear it, or you didn't consider it, or you are trying to overlook it. Maybe there's something you're not wanting to see about someone. And I feel like more than one person have said something to you about someone, or made the same comment about someone. 2 different people on 2 separate occasions have made the same comment about someone in your life. And I feel like you didn't listen to it, because maybe with the Death card here, it's not something that you want to see about someone. It could have been a criticism or an insight, or maybe it's just you, for some reason you didn't listen to it, but the universe is wanting you to listen to it. More than one person has said something insightful about someone connected to you, represented by the King of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo person. And like, you're being encouraged to listen to that, and pay attention to it, and ask yourself what that might mean. Why did these people say this thing? What are they trying to tell me? And how does that make me perceive this person in a different light, or in a new light? And it doesn't have to be something negative. It just could be like someone or certain people have shed light on someone that would help you to see them more clearly, see who they really are. And you're being encouraged to consider that thing, that insight on this person. Rather than ignore it with the Death card. Because with the Death card in reverse here, I get something about ignoring something, or overlooking something, or turning your back on something. Yeah. Okay, I feel like that's all the messages I'm getting from this spread, so I think I will end the reading here. I hope you found this helpful and interesting. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can find my booking page linked below in the comment section and description box. Feel free also to check out my tarot course. I can teach you how to read the cards accurately and intuitively, even if you're not psychic. I can also teach you how to read the cards without having to depend on memorizing the hundreds of textbook meanings of each individual card, which can be quite daunting. So my tarot course is also linked below in the comment section and description box if you want to check it out. Feel free also to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and remember to hit the notification bell when you subscribe so you get notified every time I upload a new video. I will say goodbye to you here though, pile 4. Take care and hope to see you in the next video. Bye.